And once again, the Bone Brigade shows up to save the day. That's 10 skeletons, as close to the center point as possible. I forgot to mention that Lorkay kind of targeted, like, sort of like right on top of here. So we have a bunch of skeletons. 10 of them. So that's going to be a lot of stuff to adjudicate, but basically the skeletons are just going to be attacking whatever's in front of them. As soon as they claw their way out of the ground, Lorkay screams, "Kill them! Kill them all!" And he points to the guys in the green robes. So, yeah, our intent now is to kill them all, although I believe that Lorkay is going to back off and save that cause wound spell to heal a skeleton or himself or Galabrade. Veronique, seeing that the cavalry has arrived, is going to stop trying to bite that guy and just get in there with her sword. So, let's roll some initiative again. The red is us, the blue is them. They go first. This might be over before it starts. Let's hope it isn't. So this guy attacking Veronique with his big old gnarly mace there. Rolls a 19 and hits. He can't kill her in one hit, fortunately. That's a 2. So she takes 2 damage, goes back down to 8. That's almost like that 2 damage never happened. These guys are actually turning, and they're going to they're going to attack who they can hit. Seeing as they can't hit Sig or any of the main party, they're going to go after the skeletons. So, but the people who can attack the main party are going to go first. So let's have these 4 guys attack Sig again. Not a single one of those is a hit, and that one's not a hit. Sig is fine. So it's like nobody's hitting anybody. It's a lot of blocking, like a lot of struggling. I imagine like they're really locked up. They're like partway grappling each other actually. Okay, so this one is attacking Galabrade with a 7. That's a failure. This one is attacking Lorkay before he can back off and hits. Lorkay, I mean, he's got decent HP. It's not like a ton. So, no, Lorkay is all right. He takes 1 damage. So it leaves him at 9. Okay, so now these guys are going to attack some skeletons. Skeletons, these guys have 8 hit points. I like it when I win. So, here we go. This guy is attacking this skeleton here. That's sideways. Hang on. With an 18, that's a hit. D6, that's 2. So I'm going to say S1 is at 6. This guy with the mace is attacking this skeleton. So many D20s, I don't know which ones to pick. What's the skeleton AC again? I can't quite remember. I can never remember. Maybe I should just write down what the skeleton's stats are and just keep them on a card nearby. We summon them almost every game. Skeleton. I'm surprised it went this bad this fast. Armor class of 7, so they have to roll a 13, and they indeed rolled a 13. So that skeleton is going to take 2 damage. So S2 is also at 6. I think that's everybody. Okay, it's time for a bunch of skeleton attacks. So let's just do this in order, though, because movement is first. Lorkay retreats. The skeletons are... This one's going to kind of advance here and kind of clog them up. Now, melee, let's start with Veronique and her bastard sword. And she does not hit. Sig and his mace is going to attack number 2 again, the spear guy. 15. Oh my gosh, he hit something. So this guy has 2 life lost, I believe. 5. Okay, yeah, he kills one. Finally, big guy. What's going on with you? Okay, Galabrade is going to attack. You know what? Let's have him actually attack the one that ambushed us in the first place. So he's going in there with his bastard sword. Whoa. A 2. You guys are really good at making my videos very, very silly. And Lorkay backed off. So now it's time for the skeletons. The Bony Brigade is going to start up here with this one attacking, and these guys have a Thaco of 20 as well. So with these guys' armor class of 7, that means they're hitting on 13s. No, they're hitting on 14s. No, 13s. We should be hitting on 12s. Okay, well, anyway. We'll remember that next time when we're inevitably ambushed by a bunch of cultists. Skeleton. That's sideways. That is off the board. 16. That's a hit. And I think these guys do D6. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to do it. D6. 2. Did she drain that guy? I think he's at 1. Yeah, he's at 1. Because she hit for 2 and the skeleton just hit for 2. Oh, math. Skeleton here attacks this guy with a mace. And misses. This skeleton attacks the same guy. And misses. This skeleton attacks this guy with a scimitar. That's sideways. 2. Nope. Doesn't hit. This skeleton hits this guy, or is attacking this guy with a spear. 20. I like that. Hits for 2 damage. Let's use that one. This guy with the spear also attacking that guy. 4. Nope. This guy with the sword is attacking this one with the mace. 4. Nope. Let's try that one. Okay, this one has an axe and is attacking this one with the scimitar. That's an 11. Nope. And spear attacks that one. 15. Oh my goodness. It hit something. Now do damage. That's 1. That's not damage. Okay, well this is going to take all night. I am going to cut and I'm going to come back with some results. Well, it was a long scuffle. The bar is sufficiently decimated. The Bone Brigade showed up just in time. And, man, that spell has... I don't know how often that spell has saved our bacon, but Lorkay has proved to be invaluable. Meanwhile, Veronique and this other skeleton, who's now actually walking on the counter, managed to beat that guy to a pulp. He's gone. Galabrade hasn't hit a single thing the entire fight. In fact, it was Lorkay, the guy in robes, who had to run up, and he plunged his dagger into that guy's gullet, or into that guy's gut or whatever, and this skeleton helped finish him off. When Lorkay, who has a -1 to hit and -1 physical damage, is outperforming you, man, seriously gonna start thinking about some other employment opportunities there, Galabrade. Sig was surprisingly inaccurate. He hit about as much as Galabrade did, but he actually managed to kill a guy. The highest body count by far, however, goes to the skeletons, who showed up and just by sheer force of numbers just totally beat the cult into submission. There's one last guy here. However, unlike our other attempts to extract information, he's not giving up without a fight. So I'm gonna let this last little bit of combat play out because I don't want it all to have been totally off camera. We're at the top of a new round. Lorkay is badly wounded. In saving Galabrade, who is also pretty heavily wounded, he took a hit, and Lorkay is sitting rather comfortably at a single hit point. Seeing her friend in danger, Veronique has dashed over here to try and pull him out of the fight. Because the spellcaster is just going ham with his little dagger. So, yep, top of the next one. Our goal here, Veronique is going to try and pull Lorkay out of combat. The skeleton, of course, is attacking this guy. They're all piling in on this guy. It's pretty hard for Sig to really hit him, although his space does get a corner there, so he's going to try and move to engage there. And Galabrade is going to keep uselessly swinging his sword. No, he can't. He's not even within range. So, and of course this guy has gone berserk. He's fighting for his life. I once again forgot to apply the +2 bonus to their attack value. Yeah, he'll be getting his. I gotta really read the Berserker entries and stuff like that, because all of these guys should have been having a +2 to their attack value. So, okay, let's go. Once again, the red is us. We want that to be higher. The blue is the bad guys. We got a 4. They got a 3. Let's do it. Movement. She is going to try and subdue Lorkay. Is Lorkay having it, or does he want to stick around and fight? Is Lorkay willing to be moved? No, and he's actually like mad. This cultist guy has him like angry. He's just so sick of these guys. Lorkay, you might go down, my friend. Veronique doesn't quite know what to do about that. So the 2 skeletons here are going to attack this guy because they're the only... No, movement. I'm sorry. Movement. He's going in there. So the 2 skeletons. Let's have the 2 skeletons attack the cultist, and hopefully they are able to kill him before he murderizes poor Galabrade. Not Galabrade. I will forever mix you 2 up until one of you dies or leaves in shame. Lorkay is the one in danger. Galabrade is safely hiding behind one of Lorkay's minions, who has turned to face the cultist. 2 skeleton attacks. That one is sideways. That does not hit. I think we had to roll a 14 on those. 7 from 20. No, that is a hit. That's a 13. I will never get my math right either. So the skeleton does 4 damage. Was that guy damaged? Yes. Thankfully. Okay, these guys only had 5 hit points a pop. So this skeleton... so what happens is Veronique runs over here and grabs Lorkay by the rope. She's like, "Stop, don't!" And Lorkay is just bleeding all over the place. And he's just like a wild animal for some reason. He's got his ritual dagger, and he's just like swinging wildly at this guy's cowled face. And as this guy pulls back his mace to strike Lorkay again, a spear just runs him right through, and the skeleton's cold, unfeeling eye sockets stare at him as he slides to the ground, his blood smearing on the wall there. And that's the end of that. I can't... Oof. We almost lost both... Actually, in the fight there, Veronique took a lot of damage. We almost lost Lorkay, Veronique, and Galabrade. Sig is fine. Sig's armor class of 3 has saved him a lot of grief. Oh... What is the aftermath of this? What do we even do? You know what? I have a few questions to ask this NPC. Her, actually. And I would really like to roll to see if Fayan... Or Fayed? Fayan? It's Fayan. I want to roll to see if Fayan runs off. Does Fayan run off? Yes, but... He doesn't feel very good about it. Fayan, our friend for at least 1 session. 2, maybe. He's taken off. Maybe we'll see him again. It's a big but small city, so I think we will. In the meantime, let's meet this lady. What a mess! This tavern's been ripped to shreds. There's probably blood everywhere. There's bodies strewn about. We have Veronique over here scolding Lorque and trying to bind his wounds. We have Sig just looking around like he has no idea what just happened, but he's happy about it. He likes to smash things. Galabrade, in the meantime, I mean, if you can't hit anything, you may as well do some talking. Spare Veronique the social effort so she can do something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and rule that yes, she probably knows something about the cult. I guess I could roll for it. What would I roll if I were to roll for it? A 2. That would be a no. But I am going to rule that it's a yes. For the story's sake, because I think it'd be a lot more interesting. So to find out who she is, let's go ahead and roll in the Advanced Edition Companion. I really like these tables at the back. If you're thinking about getting it for yourself, this is on page 150. This is worth it no matter what system you're playing. Like I've been thinking about using this even in like white box, just because it's such a reliable NPC generator. So let's roll to see what she is. We've got a 15. She is a human. Does she have a class? 12. She's a monk. She's like a martial artist. Why didn't she help? I feel like we could have really used her help there. Maybe she's not that kind of monk. Maybe she's more like the kind that copy manuscripts. Yeah, that's probably it. I can't think of any other reason why she wouldn't help us. Maybe she's just very inexperienced. I don't know. But like, look at her robes. She looks like one of the manuscript copiers. She's probably a religious type character instead of one of a kung fu type character. The next thing I'm going to do, because I feel like she's probably an important NPC, is I'm actually going to roll a name for her. So names are found in the first Table Fables book. For female names, it's page 14, and that's what we're rolling on. So let's get our D100s. And her name, that's a 29. And her name is Farkas, Farkas. Could have sworn that was a dude's name, but Farkas it is. So Farkas, she does know something. And I lied when I said we weren't going to use the fate chart. We are going to use the encounter meaning action and encounter meaning subject pages. So that's the word salad I was talking about before. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and interpret the piece of information she gives us. And we're going to do that thusly. So that's a 48. A 48 is block 3, block environment. Well, we've established in the opening bit that I did that these guys are beholden to Orcus. If they're looking to change the environment, they're probably a secretive cult that are... you know what? In 4th edition, Orcus's arc was that he was trying to supplant a goddess called the Raven Queen, or something like that. And in order to do so, his cult was trying to somehow make undeath the natural stage after death. So if anything died, it would naturally come back as an undead. And they hoped that doing so would naturally move everything basically into Orcus's domain. Domain meaning like his portfolio. So he would have he would have like sway or power over over basically everything, because when everything dies, it would just come back as an undead. So the plot thickens. This coming week, I'm going to think about what we're going to do from here. Farkas is going to hang out with us for a little while. I'm probably going to make her a friar from the class compendium. We need some reliable contact here. Otherwise, I don't know if we can survive another ambush like that. So that's what's going to happen next time. So until then, thank you for watching. We're gonna do this again next week. Yeah, I'm getting a little nervous for our guy here. He's not. I feel like poor Galabraid. He needs to practice. He's not really pulling his weight, is he? Well, let's hope he can rectify that next time.